Good morning and welcome to Wake Up Wednesday. I'm Debbie Chronister. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I am here with all kinds of things. Happy New Year, first of all. Welcome to 2026. I can't believe we're there. The last 2 months have been a little difficult, and that's why you haven't seen me on here, but we're back into the swing of things again. And so the new year seemed like a great time to get started again. This is our new January through April catalog for Stampin' Up! Products. If you do not have one, you can find me at stampwithdeb, really easy to remember.com. So you can find me there, and you'll find the link below the video because I will put this video on YouTube as well. And so you'll find the link below the video to find my web page, and you'll be able to contact me there. Let me know. I would love to send you a catalog. I'd love to be your demonstrator. This last month actually, I did a product of the month special. So if you ordered the product of the month, which was this designer series paper, the True Blue Floral, if you ordered that from me, or if you were a part of my team and you ordered it, then I sent you a kit in the mail. And so you should receive your kit. And that gave you some ideas to get started with. And I know you guys are all so creative that you'll just take off and go with it. This is just such a beautiful package of paper that, it's just, so what I wanted to do today is show you one more project with that True Blue Florals. And it's a good way to use up any designer series paper. So if you're like me, I have a ton of designer series paper upstairs in boxes. And every so often I'll go through and pull stuff out and use it. Well, but there's still a ton up there. I mean, I'm serious, there's a ton up there. So today we're going to make this card. And it is a pop-up card, of course. What is it called? A corner explosion. That's what it's called, a corner explosion card. And so it opens up and just like that. So you can see, I've used a good sized piece of paper here. This is 6 3/4. So actually the whole sheet of paper is what you would need, or pretty close to it. 6 3/4 by 8. So you'll still have some left over. You could make a box out of what was left over. You could use the scraps out of what's left over. Let me show you the cards that I made from this paper to send out. Of course, let me find them really quick. And it won't be a really quick. Oh, there they are. How about that? That doesn't usually happen. So some of this is retired product that I have used. I keep my retired dies, especially if they're the kind that I can cut, this kind of thing. This is not retired, this is current. But this is just a really simple card and opens on the right. So this is the only fun fold that we did. And it's simple. I've just glued this in here and made a simple card out of that. So each month, product of the month, if you order it from me, I will send you a kit with 4 cards. Here's one, and the next one. And this one was just using 2 different of the paper. This one has the paper on the left here. So this one has the paper on the left also, just using another set of dies with it. Really simple. I wanted things that you didn't have to stamp. So it's just mostly assembly, but it's giving you ideas that you could do on your own. This paper is just so pretty. I thought it just calls for being shown on its own. So anyway, those are the 4 that you received. And then this is number 5. So I have my paper. It's cut to 6 3/4 by 8. And so first of all, I need to decide which side is going to be my front, because that's really important. Because if I score over here, then I have to make sure that I'm scoring. And on this one, I have to make sure that my paper is right side up. So I want my front, this section is what I'm going to score. So I'm going to score it, I'm turning it upside down, and I'm going to score at 2 3/4. And then I'm going to turn it, so this is going to be my top, and I'm going to score again at 2 3/4. It's really simple. It's just a really simple pattern. It's just thinking through and making sure that you're going to end up with it the right side showing. So it's funny because it came together so well last night. I thought, oh, I love this card. There it goes. There it is. Except I just learned something. You see this? This is going the wrong direction. So I would say don't do it with a patterned paper. Make sure your pattern on your paper is random. Would work better, but we're going to finish it. We're going to finish this card. Okay, where's the rest of my supplies here that I had? Oh, right here in front of me. So this is my card base, I believe. Yeah, so I'm going to adhere this using my Stampin' Seal Plus. Yeah, don't do it with a pattern paper. Learned. I should have put my pattern on the inside. That would have worked. Oh, I can't do that now. Yes, I can. You know what? No, I can't because my card will be backwards. Maybe we will just make it backwards. Why not? This has been a crazy card anyway, huh? Can I do that? I can. Look at that. Okay. And inside here where I put my adhesive. Oh, I'm off to a great start for 2026. I hope this is not a indication of what the whole year is going to be like. Okay. I'm going to stick this in here. Yeah, I cut that because I wanted that. Well, guys, you've got the idea. Okay. And I'm sure you'll do much better than I'm doing this morning. You think I'd never made a card before, huh? Okay, so this is just going to be a little different. This is going to open on the right, and I don't know that it really makes any difference. I just created a different design. That's all. Okay, this is for my background. No, I don't know what that's for. Okay, this one is. So I'm going to adhere this designer series paper. Okay, I'm going to find an easier card for you guys to make out of leftover designer series paper. So join me next week and I'll show you an easier one that I have done before that will work very nicely. Okay, then I am using delicate framing for my greeting. So I'm using the big hugs. And for the die cutting, I used Beautifully Celebrated. The dies here are beautiful and really good. And then I used these two for my branches. Okay, and so attach that onto there. My paper's all crooked here. And I'm going to stamp this first with a stamp. What did I do with the stamp and the pad? I had everything sitting right here so I could go. Okay, did I put big hugs away? No, I didn't. Okay, we're going to use Here For You. This is called flexibility. We never know what's going to happen, right? I have learned to adapt really well lately. Things just don't seem to go the way I anticipate them going. My husband was hit by a car in November while walking. And so, since then, my life has been upside down. And so I'm trying to keep my business going. And then, of course, I had to get sick. Let's see, Here For You is kind of crooked on there. So I'm just going to straighten that by laying it on here and then putting my block on straight. And then we'll be able to stamp it on there. That just fits. That's a close one. So, yeah, so I'm learning to adapt, like it or not. I'm going to put this on with dimensionals, and because of the other part is going to go on flat. And I was going to use, oh, let me tuck. That was Balmy Blue. It looks different. Okay, I have 2 stems that I cut from the dies that were in there, and let's grab a glue dot. So we'll just attach those 2 together and tuck them right underneath here. A little further down if possible. I should have done that before I put that dimensional on. Okay, we're just, there we go. Got it. Okay, this is going to get attached right here. It works out. It worked out either way. I'm going to put some right across there because I'm not going to attach it to the bottom portion, just this top. And there we are. There is my card for today. Let me add some bling. Now, I did take one of our new Pearls of Beauty, which is a bling, and I colored it with my Stampin' Blends. And I tried 2 different colors. I was trying to match that color, and Balmy Blue didn't show up at all. I'll tell you that. So I tried Azure, the light Azure Afternoon, Azure, and the light shimmer Summer Splash. And so this is a Summer Splash. This is the Afternoon. And I think that one matches pretty well. I kind of like that one. But since then, my bling came in that I was going to use, that I wanted to use. You know, I think 1 is enough. I don't think there's really room for 3, and anything else would just get lost in that pattern. So my bling came in. So what I would have used would have been, if I'd had them, they were in the kits, and I've already lost them. They're the Easter, here we go. This is a perfect Balmy Blue in here, and they're called Easter Assortment. So, well, thank you for joining me today, ladies. I hope I've given you an idea of a card to make. And of course, this one's backwards. But, you know, who says it has to go this way? Nobody. I do have a little bow that I can put on here. And I'm using the new Balmy Blue grosgrain ribbon for the bow. So let's put that on there. And thank you for joining me today. You'll find the instructions for this card on my blog. Give me an hour or so to put it on there. And I hope you'll join me again next week. And I will see you at Wake Up Wednesday at 11 a.m. right here on Facebook. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.